Welcome back, everyone. We are live and back to Shiny Charmander hunting. Hopefully your day is going well so far. It is currently 5:18 a.m. where I am, so it is super early, but I know most of my viewers are out in the UK anyways, or in around that area, so it's probably about noon your time if you're watching from the UK. We're going to continue on with the stream today to hopefully find that Shiny Charmander. We are currently up to 371 Charmander seen. As we get attacked here. Make sure we can get away. We're good. Few updates. First of all, hopefully everybody can hear me. I should probably turn my audio on my phone. I'm just going to run away from this Charmander and see if I can get another spawn. Just to make sure my audio is working, but I would hope it is. I guess we will see in just a moment. There's another Charmander. Okay. So, let's pause it real quick. And I'm going to turn my phone volume on and make sure we are working. Okay, how does that sound? Looks good. Perfect. Mute that phone again, and let's get back to it. So, a couple updates. Haven't done any shiny hunting or anything since we left off last, which means we are still relatively fresh. However, a few things have happened since I last streamed, the big one being I received a job offer yesterday, so that was really awesome. That job offer is perfect timing, right before Christmas. I don't start until after Christmas, which is kind of nice too, because I get the holiday season off and just to spend some time with my family, and with you guys, of course. So, what that means is a few things. First of all, I will be able to, hopefully, how's it going, Parky? Afternoon. Good afternoon, Parky. How are you feeling today? Hopefully you got lots of rest and you are fully recovered. So yeah, so a few things, like I said, just want to update you guys. So I got a job offer yesterday, and I'll be accepting it, obviously. Just have to do a few more things to finalize it, but everything should be all good. And what that job offer means is I now feel comfortable spending a little more money and being able to upgrade to a true streaming PC, which is absolutely awesome because it means I can actually run my OBS software, which means I can actually have an overlay, which of course means that I can have decent streams and the stream qualities that I wanted to use. So hopefully I can get that done probably like Christmas, the day after Christmas, when I hope to have it all built, and we can then start the streaming on that computer just after Christmas. And because I don't start till January 8th with the new job, it means I have like 2 weeks to just constantly stream and and then some extra time to just get things going and keep the channel where I want it to be. So really excited about that, and hopefully you guys are as well. I do have, like I said, a bunch of custom OBS overlays I can now use. It just opens up the streaming a whole lot more, and because of that, it just means a better experience for the viewers. But yeah, hopefully everyone's doing well today. Looks like we have 5 people watching now, which is absolutely awesome. I do apologize if I'm a little bit quiet. I'm trying not to be too loud because my roommates are probably still sleeping since it's like 5 in the morning, 5:30 in the morning where I am. I don't want to wake them up, although I am usually a loud person, so I'm probably still being way too loud. But yeah, if we get a shiny, I'm gonna have to like dial down the freak out a little bit, even if it is a shiny Charmander, just so I don't wake them up. So forgive me for that. Get out of my way. I just ran right into it. This is what I have with the Pokeball controller. I always have it oriented the wrong way, and I end up walking the wrong way. Another thing I want to do with the... Oh man, that's still learning to run. Another thing I want to do with the new PC is make better... not only a better overlay, but also a better... like, thumbnails. Because I could use Photoshop on this computer, but it's just... I don't know. Macs aren't the friendliest for a lot of things, unfortunately. And as a result, we lose out on a lot of things I would have liked to have done on this channel. Which is unfortunate, but I mean, you adapt and you move on, and we did hit a 100 subscriber mark, which is absolutely incredible. Big thanks to you guys for helping me get there. So we're on our way, just a little bit behind where I wanted the channel to be, because I had the OBS overlay design and everything ahead of time, and just wouldn't run on the Mac, unfortunately. We are still in the hospital, but both of us are doing well. You've gone live at the best time as food has just been given out. Awesome. Good to hear, Parky. Hopefully we can catch this Charmander here soon. We're up to 404 encounters without the shiny yet. Make that 405. And we'll be streaming for a while today, I think. I'm less tired. Yesterday I was just kind of exhausted, so had to cut the stream early, but it actually came at pretty good timing, because probably within half an hour of ending the stream, I got that phone call for job offer. And yeah, I mean, it's actually with the company. Out of the 3 interviews I had last week, it's the company I wanted the most. It's the job I wanted the most. It wasn't the highest paying of the 3, but it's right in where I wanted to make, what I was making before at my old job. So I couldn't be happier. Just everything coming together like that, and right before Christmas gives me a little bit of a breathing room, just so I know that you know, I have more of a budget to spend now. I know where I can put my money and not have to worry too much about anything else. I noticed I woke up from slightly resting my eyes and you'd gone offline. Yeah, I'm sorry, Parky. Honestly, I was about to start resting my eyes too, so I totally get it, and I was just absolutely wiped yesterday. It probably showed on the stream too. Alright, so we're up to 414. I think if anything shiny shows up before 500, unless it's like one of the ones I really want, like a Kangaskhan or that's pretty much it, just a Kangaskhan. I think that's the only thing we're going to pass up a Shiny Charmander for would be a Shiny Kangaskhan. After 500 though, I think I might open that up a little bit, and I might settle for like a Shiny Onyx or a Shiny Cubone, in addition to the Shiny Kangaskhan. If we don't have a Charmander by 500. That's all I'm saying. You're up. What's the purpose of you catching all these shinies? So basically what I'm trying to do is do what's called a live shiny dex relic. It's essentially a trying to complete all 151 or all 150 Pokemon, I should say, because you can't get Mew shiny. So all 150 Pokemon in their shiny form, so you can have like one of every form of it. And that's kind of the purpose of it. I mean, it's just an extra thing to do in this game, so it's one of those things where, you know, it's not going to really do anything special, like it's not going to unlock anything, but it's more like bragging rights. Having a full shiny dex would be pretty cool. And considering I've actually never had a shiny before this game in any of my other games I've played, I think that's why I'm kind of overcompensating and being like, if I'm going to go for one, why not go for all of them? Whereas in past games it was more like just trying to get through the game. Whereas this one, I'm trying to do the bonus content and just trying to do as much of the extra game as I can. But I mean, other than that, there's really no real purpose to it other than just bragging rights and, you know, because I can, I guess. And because most of the viewers want to see us, you know, there's still a lot of people out there shiny hunting, so I would prefer to just keep it up like that, because I'm hoping that's a way to bring in some new viewers, and hopefully they will enjoy the content as well. But yeah, totally fair question, Relic, and that's kind of the only logic there. And then I think some other stuff I'm going to do on this channel would be, I do want to get into some Diablo 3 streaming, so I actually might do some of that at some point, and I'd like to do a Nuzlocke run, which essentially means running through a Pokemon game with certain strict rules, which make it harder or more challenging. But the only thing with the Nuzlocke is that Cammy is doing one right now, and Cammy's a fellow streamer, who I actually watch. And so I don't really want to... I don't want to make it look like I'm like copying him. Like, I obviously respect him as a streamer. I think he's a really cool guy, and nothing but respect for him. But I do want to have like my channel separate from his in some ways. As much as I promote his channel a lot on my channel, and he's done a lot for my channel as well. I just think it would be nice to have some differences, and that's why I want to implement something like Diablo 3 on this channel. And maybe hold off on the Nuzlocke for now until a little bit later. But I'm definitely open to suggestions on game ideas. The only thing I don't think I'm really going to be doing is Smash. I know a lot of people are doing Smash right now. It's popular, it makes sense. But I just don't really have an interest in Smash. Mainly because I'm not very good at it, if I'm being totally honest. I've also thought about doing like maybe some Diablo 2 streams, just to throw it back a little bit. Just on like on the computer when I have it built. Because I plan on going pretty good with the computer. I don't plan on going all out, like I'm not going to try and go for some top-of-the-line gaming PC. What I really want to focus on is making sure the PC can actually stream. That's kind of step one. Step two is, you know, anything else above that is bonus. But yeah, I'm definitely open to suggestions. If you guys have any suggestions on content you want to see, let me know. And if everybody wants to see Smash, then I mean, I'll cave and get Smash. It's just not really my go-to. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Please tell me it wasn't a shiny. I don't think it was. Again, this stupid Pokeball controller. That's the first time we didn't see the spawn there. And we're up to 445. I mean, odds dictate that by 500 and... well, you can call it by 600 to be safe, by 550 roughly. I should have seen 2 Shiny Charmanders. So even if that was a Shiny Charmander, I should still see one in the next 100 and change spawns. Just based on odds, though. How to tell if you are the only nerd on a ward. I'm watching Shiny Hunting, the other women are watching girly TV shows. There is nothing wrong with that, Parky. Absolutely nothing wrong. Although I'm curious what girly TV shows they're watching. So I'm trying to think of... what TV shows might be girly, because I actually might watch them. I don't know, actually, I guess probably not. I can picture a couple of them now. I've actually been watching a lot of Linus Tech Tips on YouTube, just because I am looking to build that streaming PC, and so I've got some ideas on what I want to do with it. I also think I'm going to maybe not live stream, but definitely record the build process with my roommates. Because Lucas is actually, he works in IT, he's got a really solid background when it comes to PC building. And so I trust his judgment, I trust his advice. But yeah, I'd be curious to see, I guess, what he envisions for the project. I have a couple ideas myself, but I'm curious what he would say. And then on top of that, I wouldn't mind maybe having doing a video on it, whether it be live stream or actually just recorded and edited of the actual PC build once I actually put it together. So I think that would be pretty cool. But I don't know if I'm just saying that because I've been watching a lot of Linus Tech Tips, or because I actually think you guys might enjoy it. What happened to the tiny hand raid? Excellent question, Parky. I'm sure there will be one at some point. Maybe not today because it's 5:30 in the morning and I'm pretty sure he's still sleeping. I hope he's still sleeping actually, because otherwise it means I woke him up at 5:30 in the morning. And that's not very roommate-like to do, or not a very roommate-like thing to do. Where is this Charmander? Why isn't one spawning? Oh, there it is. What was that? Oh, just too bad. Oh, and I'm wasting my lures. Get out of here, Zubat. Alright, I think I'm gonna switch controllers here soon as well, because I really don't want to have the shiny spawn and accidentally go back up that ladder, because this Pokeball is crazy bad at maneuvering. We're just gonna run into the Sonics. I'm just waiting for it to charge a little, because I was using it before and I forgot to charge it, so just give it about half an hour, I think, and it should be ready to go. The concern is hopefully you don't lose Shiny Charmander by then. Alright, 465. Again, hoping we can see that Shiny Charmander soon. Obviously the big concern is that I'm running out of lures, but also I always need to worry once it gets over 400 encounters, because that seems to be the time when, if it's not going to be 400, it's going to be like 1,000 plus. There doesn't seem to be an in-between. I've yet to catch a shiny between 450 and 1,000. I thought Cubone was shiny for a second. So yes, I'm just kind of convinced that the game just stops working and generating shinies between 450 and 1,000. Although we did catch, actually that's not true, we caught the second Growlithe shiny at 570 or whatever it was. So that's not too bad. So let's say 600. If we get over 600, I start worrying that there is no shiny spawns between 600 and 1,000. Actually, no, that's a lie too, because we got the Kangaskhan on 856 Aber encounters. So I guess there is there are shinies that appear, just not the ones I'm hunting. Just ran into that Charmander backs, and now I gotta wait for the next one to spawn. There it is. And of course, not shiny. Okay, let's check the situation on lures right now, because I'm a little concerned. 17. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty reasonable to concern. How much money do I have? I don't think I have that much money either. What am I doing? Party? No, I want bag. Okay, actually that's enough to get some more lures. That's not awful. I don't think I have any escape ropes, so I really should start investing in escape ropes, because I seem to constantly find myself in situations where I need them and I just don't have them. You're not shiny. Right? Oh boy, 482. We are approaching that 500 mark. I think it was Spark. I think it was Spark who suggested going to Route 4 instead and just flying on Charizard, because then you have the option of potentially finding Shiny Charizard as well as Shiny Charmander hunting. And I kind of want to do that, but I mean, I think I'd rather have a chance to encounter a Shiny Kangaskhan in here than have a chance of encountering a Shiny Dragonite or Charizard out there. And that's kind of why I picked this cave. Plus, it's a little bit easier to reset the spawns in this cave too. I am correct in assuming only one Charmander can spawn at a time, right? Maybe you guys can help me in chat if that's the case. Pretty sure that's the case. I was on 550 Bulbasaur, or encountered Bulbasaur before Mind Spawn. I almost missed it as well. Almost. I am glad you didn't miss it, Parky, but that definitely gives me hope. So 550 is the number to aim for. We're at 490. So if we have the same odds as Parky did for her Bulbasaur and this Charmander, we are only 60 away. Not even. 59 now. 58. Oh, my nose is itchy. Sorry, guys. I promise I'm not picking my nose. It's just all these nose hairs. And my beard's starting to grow back. All stubbly and everything. But it is growing back nonetheless. I'll probably end up shaving again at some point. Maybe for like my first week on the job. And then after that it'll be, or on the new job, and then after that it will be back to getting it fully grown again. Oh, I have a fear that we're gonna find another shiny to tempt us. We're at 496. I did say if we got over 500, I might settle for a different shiny. But I'm just not sure. There it is. Maybe we'll give it till 550. So if a shiny Onyx spawns before 550, I'll pass on it. But if it's after 550, because that's the magic number that Parky had, I may have to go for it. I'm also going to switch my shiny. I think instead of a champ, I'm going to switch out to... what's down there? Not a shiny, okay. I'm going to switch the shiny. I have out... let's switch to, I think, Ekans again. Right? Yeah, Ekans sounds good. Ooh, but I do move a little bit slower that way, though. I don't know if it's good there. Get out of here, Onyx. We don't want you here. Pretty sure I picked like the worst times to stream because it's noon in the UK, but it's noon on a Friday, which means most kids are going to be in school and most adults are going to be at work. And it is 5:45 my time, which means no one else is up at this time, because that would be absurd unless I have to work. And Eastern time zone, it is almost 8 o'clock. Again, people getting up for work and leaving. I think this would have been an okay time to stream if it was a Saturday, but because it's Friday, I think we may have just limited our viewers there. I am going through these lures super quickly. at 509, so we are 41 away from that shiny. So we're gonna get it at the exact same time that Parky got her Bulbasaur. That's the plan. Okay, where's Charmander? Now I'm just wasting lures like really badly. There it is, right there. Actually, you know what other game I might do for streaming? I'm tempted to run a D&D campaign on here. What would you guys think about that? Maybe not run it, but like have someone else run it maybe and play in it? What do you guys think? Think that's a good idea? Would you guys watch that? I feel like Parky probably would, because I know you're a big D&D fan, Parky. But let me know if anyone else would. Curious. Alright, let's try and catch another one, because I'm getting bored here. It's 5:15. Come on. Excellent throw. And it's gonna burst out. Oh, it didn't! We got it. That was pretty sweet. Alright. That should be number 32, I believe. And we leveled up Ekans, which is nice. Ekans gonna want to evolve. We're gonna stop it from evolving. 32. So we were at the bare minimum, and now we have an extra one just to give it a bit of a speed boost. Now the next one that appears is going to be shiny. Okay, the next one. Okay, the next one. What was that? Oh, just harmonics. Don't even know why I'm checking those, because I would be passing on them anyways, even if they were shiny at this point. So I'm just wasting lures. I don't know why I checked that one either. Sense of curiosity, I think. Alright, so give it about 10 more minutes, and then I'm going to switch controllers here. Oh no. Our lure situation is looking pretty dire. I think we have to leave here because we're out of lures. We'll have to go... We'll get some lures, but I think I'm also going to get... the Nugget and the Slowpoke Pro as well. And maybe do the cave real quick to see what items we get there. Just for the extra money. Because we'll need it anyways, even if we catch Charmander, to go for whatever we're going for next. which I am definitely open to suggestions if you guys have any choices, because this one was kind of my pick, so I'm curious what you guys want to see me go for next. I kind of want to do something that's going to be a relatively quick win, though. There you go, here, Alex. And Charmander's long time, maybe it wasn't shiny, so we're good. Yeah, it wasn't shiny. 527. We are 23 away from that 550 mark. You're not shiny, are you? I can't see you on it. No, you're not shiny. Maybe let me know in chat what you guys, there's some predictions on when I'm going to get the shiny. Either the number of encounters, which are up to 528 right now, 529, or a time. So it's currently 550 where I am. And again, I'm currently up to 530 encounters. So give me some guesses in chat what you guys think, or when you guys think this shiny is going to show up. Or what the next shiny will be if it's not going to be a Charmander. Because we've already been tempted twice. I'm going to make a prediction that at 6:17, we're going to see a shiny Rhyhorn. That's my guess. You know what? I actually might have to revise my guess, because if we keep it up burning lures at this rate, it's going to be like 6:01, and we're going to end up having to go out and get more lures. I think like 6:47 a shiny Rhyhorn. Do you spell it like that? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how you spell Rhyhorn. I think. Alright, so we have 6:47. We're at... I assume you mean 6:47 encounters. Otherwise, if you mean an hour from now, that would suck. Although it would make sense, because we're probably going to have to get lures, so that's going to take up at least 10 minutes. But if you mean encounter-wise, we're up to 539 right now. So 6:47 is still 100 and change away. That Kangaskhan. It wants to be shiny. That Kangaskhan really wants to be shiny. $546. 547. Hopefully we are only 3 away from that shiny Charmander. That Charmander was sassing you, then with this dance. For sure, Parky. They know how much I want a shiny, and they are mocking me right now. Maybe more checks. No worries, Sparky. Hopefully all checks go well. And that was number 550. 551. And here's where I start panicking and convinced that I will never get a shiny ever again. Because the game hates me. And because we're running out of lures. Looks like we have 5 people watching right now. That is awesome. If you guys are watching right now, make sure to say hello in chat so I can see, or so I can put a name to the viewer. And welcome. We have been going at this for 38 minutes today and about 2 hours yesterday. We are currently up to 555 Charmander seen since that catch combo of 31. And we are hopefully not too many more away from the Shiny Charmander, but we have been tempted twice already. We passed up on both of them. One was a Shiny Zubat, and the other was a Shiny Geodude. Both of them were pretty early on in our spawn rate. Why couldn't that Kangaskhan be shiny? I think we saw the Shiny Geodude at like 190, and we saw the Shiny Zubat at around 300, if I'm not mistaken. But of course, the main prize is Charmander. The bonus prize will be Kangaskhan. And everything else is last place. Get out of here, Golbat. Alright, so based on the Shiny Charm, and the apparent odds there, at 567 encounters, I should have seen 2 Shiny Charmanders by now. I have yet to see one. And let's do a lure check real quick. It's easy. And see how many I've left. Probably like 12, 13? 9. 9 lures left. We are in trouble. Any chance we're gonna get this Shiny Charmander within 9 lures? I don't think so. Oh, Kangaskhan. But not shiny. Gotta check those. Those are the ones I'm actually willing to check for. Kangaskhan spawns, I'm definitely going to be checking if it's shiny or not. Everything else I don't really care too much about. I'm actually not sure if this Charmander one at a time thing is actually faster than most shiny hunting when you get 4 or 5 on screen at a time. Because, I mean, here's the thing, with Charmander, you're guaranteed to get at least 1 every time you reset the area. We're in a position to reset the area pretty frequently. And we've only really been doing the hunt for about 2 hours and 45 minutes. Which, even though we've seen 587 in that time, that's actually not a lot of time. So yeah, so I'm curious if that would have any of, or if we are actually seeing Charmanders faster than we would for anything else we're hunting, had it been normally spawning in, and just waiting for them to like respawn over and over again. I think I just missed a shiny Geodude. I'm gonna check that real quick on the stream. I might be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Okay, where's it? It was right here. It's... No, I don't think I did. I don't think I did. Did I? I don't know. If you guys are watching right now, let me know if I missed a shiny there. No, I don't think I did. We're good. Okay. We're good. Let's get back to it. I wouldn't have actually, even if there was a shiny Cheetor, I wouldn't have actually like caught it and given up this chain. But it would have been interesting to know, so I could keep track of how many shinies I've actually passed up on during this hunt. So far the count is 2, and if we include, oops, and if we include the 4 chain I had where I gave up on it to catch a Machop, that means I've seen 3 shinies while hunting for Charmander, and caught one of the 3. I'm kind of waiting for like the lure to wear off, and like as soon as the lure wears off, we're gonna like encounter another shiny. But I don't think it's gonna be Charmander. Okay, where is this Charmander? There it is. And it's not shiny. We're up to 599 Charmander seen. Still no shiny. Hi man, how are you? Good, how are you, Spark? It is good to see you in stream right now. Hopefully you're doing well. We are still on the hunt for the shiny Charmander. And that is number 600 that we've seen since we started. So it is going along slowly. And we're almost out of lures, so that sucks. I'm doing good as well. Awesome. Good to hear, Spark. Good to hear. And there was no avoiding that giant mess. Finally got my Eevee as well yesterday. Oh, that's awesome. Congrats, Spark. That is really cool to hear. How long did it end up taking you? Because last time I think you told me you're up to 7 hours on it. So I'm really happy you got that finally. You got your Eevee, Enemy Girl got her Bulbasaur, and I am still waiting on my Charmander. After very painful Psyduck, Chansey, and Pidgey skip. Ooh. Honestly, of those three, Psyduck would have been by far the hardest one to skip for me. Only because I've spent 10 hours before trying to look for it and coming up empty-handed. So I think anytime a Psyduck spawns, like pretty much regardless what I'm hunting, I'm taking the Psyduck. I could be hunting like Kangaskhan, and if a Psyduck popped up, I'd probably take it, just because of that 10-hour hunt I did before. $612. 613. This is gonna be another shelter. I can already tell. Gonna spend over 1,000 encounters only to settle for something else. Took me 9 hours to go. See, the thing, I mean, 9 hours, I was just talking about this too. It's tough to say what 9 hours is until you've seen, or without knowing how many encounters you have, right? Because 9 hours, I don't know how common Eevee was where you were searching. I'm guessing you're searching on route, I think it's 17, where the bicycle path used to be. And so you're probably getting like 5 or 6 at a time, I assume. And if you're getting 5 or 6 at a time, over the course of 9 hours, I would guess, that's correct, yes, yeah. I would guess you probably saw close to 2,000 in a 9-hour span. So for us, I mean, we're up to 622, but it's been under 3 hours. So we're averaging like over 200 an hour right now of seen. And 200 an hour at 9 hours, that's going to put us at 1,800. If it takes us 9 hours, we really hope it doesn't, but yeah, interesting. I'm glad you got it though. I'm really glad you got that Eevee though. And I'm sorry it took 9 hours, but I bet it felt amazing to get that Eevee after 9 hours of searching and after passing up on those other 3 shinies. I don't keep track of encounters really, but yeah, it did feel amazing. Yeah, for sure. Honestly, I feel like most people wouldn't keep track of encounters. I think it's just like based on the number of time or the amount of time it takes. And that makes sense. But for me, I have like this like chronic OCD where it's like, okay, if it's going to take me 10 hours of Psyduck hunting like it did the one time, and I didn't get one, I want to know exactly how bad my odds were against traditional odds of what it should be. And that's why I went out and got these counters, it's just so I could tell just how bad my odds were. I might be down to like my last 1 or 2 lures right now, and that is scary. I need like the Amazon of Pokemarts to be in this game. So when I run out of lures, instead of having to go all the way to the cave and all the way back here, I can just like Amazon Prime them over to me. Can I Amazon Prime lures to myself in this game? That'd be pretty sweet. It's like they deliver to me in the cave. Literally just ran away from one of you. Get out of here. Yeah, but delivery time though. So true. But if there was an Amazon delivery in this game, I would 100% have ordered more lures, probably 12 lures ago. And of course, now they're making me like actually walk for this Charmander. Couldn't spawn it right in front of me. Okay, that's how it was. 641, 642. Still no Shiny Charmander. No point trying to avoid that Zubat. It was on a mission. It was hungry for blood. Seriously, Charmander, why could you be shiny? Seriously, Kangaskhan, why couldn't you be shiny? Alright, let's check this lure situation now. I think I'm down to 1. 6. Okay, that's actually not bad. 6 is a lot more than I thought we had. And I think in about 5 minutes I'm going to switch controllers now, because my other one should be charged. Or at least have enough charge on it so that we can use it for the stream. Okay, this Charmander in this area is really starting to bug me because it is never spawning close to the entrance again. $6.52. 653. I think Anime Girl said it was going to take 647 encounters when we saw a shiny Rhyhorn. And I said at 6:17 a.m. we'd see a shiny Rhyhorn, which is 5 minutes away. So let's see who was right. At this point, though, I don't think we're going to see a shiny for a while. I think we wore out our shiny luck. All because we passed those other 2 shinies. The game was not pleased with that. What did you pass on? Or were you talking about the ones from yesterday? Yeah, the ones from yesterday. The shiny Geodude and the shiny Zubat from yesterday. And those were the last 2 shinies I saw. Well, I've already talked about 1,000 plus encounters, so 600 isn't that much, right? That is true. I mean, the problem is when I get those 1,000 plus encounters, I usually never get the Pokemon I'm actually going for. I usually end up settling, once it gets over 1,000, for anything else that shows up that's shiny. Like with the shelter, we were up to 1,360, and didn't see a single shiny, so I actually gave up on that hunt. And as soon as I gave up on the hunt, within 5 minutes of giving up and the lure running out, a shiny Zubat appeared, so we got it. In this case, I don't know how many I'm going to give it. I mean, we're up to 671 now, so almost at 700. If a shiny does appear, I think I have the control not to go for it. For now. But if we get up to over 1,000, I may not have that self-control anymore. I may end up settling for like a shiny Zubat again. Because it is so tough getting up to that 1,000 mark. And it's like so discouraging. Charmander's a hard one. If you someday want it, you need to do that combo all over again. True. I mean, here's the thing. The combo wasn't actually that bad to do. It took me probably about 2 hours to get that combo up. So it could have been worse. The problem is, getting the combo up also wasted probably 30 lures. And getting up to 676 Charmander seen has also probably used up about 50 lures. So I don't really want to break the chain, but I just don't know how long I can really push for this. Because the thing is, my concern is that it just gets boring watching me not get a shiny. I feel like most of you guys probably aren't tuning in to watch me not get a shiny. And if you are, you have a twisted sense of humor. And I like it. But, again, I don't think that's why you're tuning in. Alright, the big question is, are we going to hit the 3x odds? Meaning our luck is so bad that in the time the average person statistically should have seen 3 Shiny Charmanders, we will not have seen a single one. 275. What is 275 times 3? That's 550, 625, 825. Once we hit the 825 mark, if we have not seen a Shiny Charmander, that means we have 3 times worse than the odds. Which honestly sounds about right for our odds. To me, it's the entire process for tuning in. It feels so good when after a long hunt you finally get it, but on the other hand, I get that it can be really discouraging. For sure. I appreciate you coming in to tune in. I really do. I just wish I could have better shiny luck for you guys so that we're not doing these crazy long hunts that end in nothing. Are you kidding? No. I did not see that comment. There's no way. Anime Girl just found a random shiny Charmander. Anime Girl, what are you hunting for? that you found a random shiny Charmander. I'm a little jealous right now, by the way. A little jealous. See, this is where my luck's going. I've seen 692 normal Charmander, which means statistically by now I should have seen at least 2 shiny ones. And instead of them coming to me in my game, they went to you in your game. So I'm going to take partial credit for that. I was hunting a shiny Sandshrew. Honestly though, Anime Girl, congrats. I'm really happy for you. I assume you're breaking the chain for that. I know I certainly would, but I don't know how much you like Sandshrew, so... but yeah, let me know. Let me know if you get it. I hope you do. Even though I'm jealous, I still hope you get that Shiny Charmander. All those odds seem really off. I don't think I've ever had it except maybe for a few exceptions, yeah. I mean, the only one I can think of being within 274 encounters that I got that was shiny would have been the Nidoran male, which I got with a catch combo of 28, and it appeared, and the Poliwag, which we saw at 68 encounters. Other than those two, everything else has been in the 300s or 400s. Or off of shiny hunting something else and it appearing instead. I had a catch combo of 23. That's not too bad actually, so you didn't even have the full catch combo up then. That is not bad at all. So it's kind of a no-brainer just go for the Charmander. But yeah, congrats, Anime Girl. I'm glad you got the shiny. Honestly, if I can't have any luck on shiny hunting on the stream, I want to at least give you guys the luck when you guys are doing your shiny hunts. That would be just as good as catching one for myself. And it seems like Anime Girl has that luck. $704 Charmander seen, 705. And still no shiny. We do have a catch combo of 32 right now, because I decided to catch a random Charmander after the 31 chain. So just a quick update for anyone who just joined us. During this hunt for shiny Charmander, we did actually see 2 other shinies, which we passed on. A Zubat and a Geodude. I have both of those already, although my Geodude is a Graveler now. And I'm going for the live shiny dex, meaning I want to have at least one of every shiny. But, yeah, just an update. So I think Charmander is way too difficult to pass up for something I already have. I've already said if a shiny Kangaskhan spawns, I'm going for it, and I'll break the chain for that. But other than that, I don't think anything else in this cave is going to tempt me enough to break this chain. For right now. Because I still have most of my sanity left. Once we get over 1,000, I'm sure my sanity will be in a different position, and I might be a little bit more lenient onto what I will settle for. I'm running out of lures here soon. So, okay. Also, guys, let me know in the comments. Okay, now I'm gonna have to wait for the Charmander to spawn up here. Let me know in the comments if you guys mind if I vape on screen. Normally, I would like pause the game and take a quick break, but I feel like that's kind of just like wasting time. And I'm hoping you guys know, like, obviously with vaping, I was a former smoker, so I would never encourage anyone to vape, unless it's used as a like cessation device for smokers. Obviously, what's best for your body is not doing either one, smoking or vaping, but I I really do believe that vaping is the lesser of the two evils. So that's why I do it. And yeah, so hopefully you guys don't mind if I vape on screen. Something I haven't really done before, but I think I might do it for now. If YouTube flags me for vaping, then I might stop, but otherwise, I don't know. I wouldn't mind. Awesome. I'm gonna move the mic out of the way just so you don't get like that constant inhale and blowing and stuff like that, so bear with me. But at least we can now hunt and not have to worry about like wasting time pausing the game. Alright, we just saw 4 more Charmander in that time. Update the clicker. And yeah, hopefully that wasn't too loud or annoying, guys. I apologize if it was. I tried to move the mic away because I know it's going to have that like whooshing sound on the exhales, so hopefully you guys didn't hear that and it wasn't like too crackly or anything. Didn't hear a thing. Awesome. Okay, good. Because I know how annoying that would be if it was like just blowing into the microphone. Which is also why I'm using that device right now instead of my other one, because that one's a lot quieter. Alright, hopefully I have my voice back a little bit now. I think that was number 4 we just saw. And yeah. Probably gonna run down and get some caffeine soon. If we don't see anything soon, maybe when we have to break for getting lures. Because I'm fairly confident we're gonna have to do that no matter what. And it's gonna be pretty quick here. So we'll take a quick 2-minute break once that happens, which is just right now. Let's get out of this cave. I'm trying to think the fastest way. I think I might go on the slow way, but that's fine. Because I just need to get to any town, get some lures. Oh, there we go, okay. Yeah, so let's get some lures. Let's get the some extra cash here as well. So we'll go down to Fuchsia, get the Diglett. Probably a good time to switch controllers too, because I've been wanting to do that for a while. And yeah, just stock up on lures as much as possible. I actually might stock up on Ultra Balls too, for the next hunt we do, depending on what you guys want to do next. Okay, we got that. Let's get the Slowpoke Pearl and sell it, and then get a bunch of lures. And then we pause it, and before we go back into Rock Tunnel, and I'll grab some caffeine and be right back. And I know this part is boring, guys, so I apologize, but we need the money, and we need to stock up on lures for sure. So we're at 739 Charmander Seed right now, still no shiny, and hopefully, once we stock up on lures, we'll find it pretty quickly. Alright, let's get some lures, and then go back to Rock Tunnel. Spark, did you say you were hunting for something right now? I know you said you got the Eevee, but I don't remember if you said you were on a new hunt right now. What else can I sell right now? Some candies, I mean, probably some of these guys. Probably some of these Pokeballs. It's not a lot of money about that as well. Alright. Let's stock up on lures. I'm at school. Welcome Ultra. It is good to see you in the stream. After the Eevee, I went for the Master Trainers and made an entire Excel sheet of all 153 Pokemon, which I got shiny and which I beat the Master Trainers for. Just farming experience on Chansey and gathering some money in the meantime. I actually did some Master Trainers myself off-screen. I did the Pikachu one, beat it no problem. I beat the Charizard one, I beat the Dugtrio one, and I lost very badly to the Machamp one. Turns out my Machamp isn't as strong as I thought it was. Let's grab Max Lures. Okay, we can get 54, we don't need to get quite that many. We got 30. I hope we can get in 30 lures, and the rest can be spent on Ultra Balls. So about 40 more Ultra Balls. Perfect. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna fly to the cave. Pause the game real quick before we go in, and then we'll pop our lure and and then I'll go grab some caffeine. Okay, where did we end up exiting that cave from? I know there's that side, and then there's Rock Tunnel. Did we exit at Lavender Town? Or did we exit at Route 10? I think we exited at Route 10. Because I want to get back to that spot as quickly as possible, because I am going to pop a lure as soon as I enter the cave. I'm not just going to wait till I get back to that spot, I'm actually going to pop it as soon as we get in. Just so we have like no wasted footsteps, I guess. Or even wasted like encounters for Charmander. So we'll get back to Rock Tunnel and then this is gonna be way faster to do this. And then I'll pause it. Take a quick 2-minute break. So much faster. Oh, I actually forgot. I think Charmander can spawn over here, can't he? Let's actually miss Charmander over here. Or no, I don't think he can spawn here. Never mind. Okay, I'm pretty sure we exited here. I think. Okay, we're gonna pause here. I am going to quickly switch to my break screen, but I will be back in just a few minutes, not the full 10. And we're back. That was easy. Got some caffeine. Gonna try and switch the controller now, if it'll let me. It will not. Oh, don't do this to me. Come on. Okay. Controllers. Done. Oops. Not done. Okay, we're good. So we will switch controllers, and we have the controller switched. We're all set to go back. We're gonna pop our lure. Okay, another Charmander. I think it is... Yeah, this is where we want to go. Alright. We're right back to the spot we were in. Phone's about to die. So, I may miss any notifications, guys. If I do, I apologize. Because I usually use my phone for, like, notifications. Just so I can see it pop up on screen, make sure it's working. But I am gonna have to charge it right now, so bear with me. I'm just gonna plug it into the Switch because I have a USB-C on the Switch. And give it a quick charge here. Okay, we're good. Back to it. Where is this Charmander? There it is. What did we say? 825 was the rough estimate as far as 3 times the odds. Well, we're up to 748, so we're only 77 away from that 3x odds number. Although I do like this controller a lot better, I feel it's a little more comfortable, so this is actually working out pretty well. There's Charmander all the way up there. I'm gonna catch this Charmander, hopefully. And let's see if that helps. Come on. Got it, okay. Catch combo of 33 now. Wait for anyone to spawn in. Just spawned up there. Still no shiny. And we are already burning through these lures again. I feel like these spawns are getting worse and worse for the Charmander. I'm having to do more walking now. I'm running out of lures way quicker. And these stupid Onyx keep getting in the way. I think we started the stream an hour and a half. Well, we started the stream an hour and a half ago, and I think we started at 371 encounters or Charmander scene. So an hour and a half, just under an hour and a half actually. Sorry about bumping the mic there. In an hour and a half, we have seen 759. 760. There you go, there's an even number. So 760 minus 371? What is that? So 11 less than 400. So we've seen 390 in an hour and a half. Let me know, guys, in chat what I should go for next as well. I'm hoping we're going to find this Charmander soon, so I definitely will release some ideas. All I ask is that you guys go easy on me, because I don't want to be doing anything too challenging after this. Okay, seriously, where's this Charmander over here? Why has it not spawned in yet? There it is. I'm actually kind of leaning toward like Caterpie or Metapod next. Give us a bit of a change of scenery. We get to be out in daylight, which we haven't done in forever. Although that's partially my fault, because I decided to go from the mansion, which is dark, to a cave, which is dark. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe like Bug Forest, maybe Caterpie. If a shiny Bulbasaur were to appear, wouldn't be opposed. But yeah, what do you guys think? What do you guys think I should go for next? Get out of here, Golbat. Not shiny. Gotta check those Kangaskhan's just in case. Oh, not get ready. Wrong one. Still in Charmander. Yep, we are still in Charmander's participants. We are up to 794 Charmander seen, 795. Still no shiny, and we actually haven't even been tempted by another shiny yet in this stream either. So tough to say. If we're gonna see another one. Or if this is just going to turn into another Shelter raid where we go 1300 and we don't see any shinies. And looks like stream quality is back to absolute trash, so I apologize, guys. Yeah, hopefully when I get the new computer, this will fix all that. This Mac just can't handle anything. It's just really bad. But yeah, hopefully I'll have the new PC built on Boxing Day, if everything works out. And if I do get it built, then I'll do the like the build video or whatever if you guys want to see that too. Like, I already have a pretty good idea of what I want to see in that build. Got a lot of components picked out, just to make sure I can stream. Obviously, that's like the first criteria. But I think I'm gonna go with like an i5, an 8th gen i5, so like an Intel Core i5 8700K. There it is. I'm going to do 16 gigs of RAM, DDR4. Going to throw a 1060 graphics card in there, so not like super top of the line, but high enough that I can run like most graphic intense programs. And then a M.2 SSD, probably a 250 gig Samsung, which should have good read and write times. Once MacBook dies, we're thinking of getting an HP Omen. We've heard those are good. I've heard really good things about the HP Omen as well. But because I have Lucas as a roommate, the one advantage I have is that I know we can build a computer that's pretty maxed out on a pretty good budget. So it's nice having a roommate who knows a lot about computers and who built his own as well. Like, his computer is insane. I would love to stream off it, but I would never bug him for that because I know how much he spent on that computer and I don't want to accidentally ruin it. But yeah, he's going to help me build kind of a somewhat budget-friendly gaming PC. Again, if everything works out, like with Christmas and everything, and because I got the new job offer, I'm anticipating having a little extra money over the holidays. So if I do, I think I can really budget about $1,000 for this streaming PC. and that should be enough to get what I need to, or what I want out of it, with a little extra on top. Plus, with Boxing Day in Canada, which is the day after Christmas, it's basically another Black Friday event here in Canada. So a lot of stuff's going to go on sale, like really good or really well or really low. So I might even be able to stretch that $1,000 budget into like the equivalent of close to a $1,500 budget. And if that is the case, then I might upgrade the SSD from a 250 to a 500. And I might also be able to upgrade the graphics card from a 1060 to a 1070, which would be nice. Ooh, which job did you get? Was it the one where only two of you applied? I'm trying to remember which one that was. Like there's one where there's 2 other people who applied. So there's one where I was like one of 3 candidates for the one position. I haven't heard back on that one yet, and I'm okay with that. So the job offer I got, I may as well just tell you kind of where I applied to and why I'm so happy with the job I got. So the job I got, I had 3 job interviews last week, as most of you guys know. One of them was with a local company called Citron Hygiene. That was the one where there was only 2 other candidates for the same position. The pay was really good. The person who interviewed me was super nice. Someone I can definitely see myself working for. And, you know, when I first had that interview, I really wanted that job. The second interview I had was with a cabling company. So someone who provides like coax cable and fiber optics to like the big telecom providers. And that one I actually heard back on, I think it was Monday or Tuesday, and basically got word back saying I didn't get the job there, which sucked. It was discouraging, but all good. And then the third one is the one that actually offered me the job, and the one I'm most excited about actually. So there was 3 positions open, but they were interviewing a ton of people for them. And I got the call back yesterday saying they would like to make me an offer. So I've unofficially accepted the offer. I have a few more things to go through, criminal background check, all that good stuff. I'm not too concerned about that. But that is with Coca-Cola, which is obviously a massive company. And that is the company I wanted to work for. So I'm really happy I got the offer, and couldn't be more thrilled. So yeah, it's really exciting to get a job offer from a company like that when, you know, that was probably the job I wanted most, and honestly had like the lowest expectations for, because I didn't think I'd get it. But it's gonna be fun. I get to work for Coca-Cola now, and yeah. That's not shiny, is it? I can't tell because the onyx is in the way. No, okay. Congratulations, that sounds amazing. Thank you very much, Barky. I really appreciate that. Cammy sounds like he is close to a breakdown in Discord. What's going on in Discord? My phone just died and it's charging right now, so I can't check Discord. And as much as I'd like to load up my computer, I'm scared it's gonna crash my stream. What's going on? Is everything okay? Is he okay? I know he said he was gonna get that Pokemon White Nuzlocke run up yesterday, but all his Pokemon White recording has been lost. Wow. Oh, that is so brutal. Oh, I'd be fuming if that was me. I actually feel so bad for him. Wow. Has he said if he's streaming around today? I think he was saying he was going to stream today. Yesterday he said that, but I hope he still streams. Because as soon as he logs in, like I'm bouncing off stream, and I'm gonna go join his stream, which is what I normally do. So if anyone in here is new, or if there's anyone new watching, just like a heads up, one of my favorite streamers is Cammy. fellow streamer, someone I watch a lot. I actually just don't stream while he's streaming because I would prefer to watch his streams, and I highly encourage anyone who is watching this, if you are looking for more Pokemon Let's Go content, to hop over to his channel, hop in the Discord, maybe watch him freak out a little bit, because I don't blame him. And yeah, hopefully he's going to be on at some point today, and again, hopefully sooner than later, because this Charmander hunt is going insanely poorly for me, as we're up to 861 without a shiny. 862, and I'm kind of just looking for an excuse to take a break from this hunt. Did he, Parky? Did he say how long or how much recording he lost from Pokemon White? Like, how much gameplay did he get through? I mean, I'd really hope it wasn't a ton, but yeah, I just don't know. Looks like we have 4 people in the stream right now. Welcome. If you guys want to say hello in chat, that would be awesome. And same thing, if you guys want to subscribe, we actually just hit our subscriber goal of 100 yesterday, so that was absolutely awesome. We are currently hunting Shiny Charmander. We have the catch combo of 31. In fact, we're actually up to 32, or 33, I should say. We have faced 2 Shiny Temptations already. One was a Shiny Geodude, one was a Shiny Zubat. We passed on both of them because they're Geodude and Zubat, let's be honest. And unfortunately, it looks like every time we pass on a Shiny, we get cursed. Because since that catch combo of 32, or 31, we have seen 872 non-shiny Charmander. 873 non-shiny. The game hates us. And it seems to only happen when I'm streaming. When I'm not streaming, it feels like I have really good odds. But on streams, I seem to have the worst luck shiny hunting ever. We did a Shelter run, which lasted 4 episodes, totaling about 9 hours. We saw 1,360 Shelter, and not a single shiny. I gave up on that run, I let the lure run out, and 5 minutes later a shiny Zubat appeared. I took it because I needed a win for the day. Today seems like it's going to be a very similar event where we're going to get over 1,000 and I'm just going to settle for any shiny that appears. I just have a feeling that's what's going to happen. We're already up to almost 900 and no sign of the Shiny Charmander. We spent probably 2 hours getting that catch combo up to 31, and since then we've put about 4 hours into the hunt, as we're up to almost 2 hours on the second stream, part 2. And in part 2 we've now seen 512 Charmanders. And no shinies today yet. What was that? A Zubat, and a Geodude. That was such a waste of steps. That's what that was. Waste of steps. I really want to check Discord to see what's happening, but my phone is like still almost dead. The Switch isn't charging my phone as fast as I was hoping it would. I think what's most frustrating about seeing this many Charmander and not getting the shiny is that other times when I've been shiny hunting and I go like super long, I just assume I missed it. When I did the shiny Growlithe hunt, I actually almost missed the shiny. Had it not run back into the screen, I probably would have missed it completely. So for other hunts, I'm kind of like, I don't know. I can understand if you get up to 1,000 and don't see a shiny, because I probably just missed it. But in this hunt, I mean, we know that we're seeing every single shiny at once, or every single Charmander at once, because we're literally like purposely tracking down this single Charmander spawn that's happening before resetting the area. And we know we can only see one Charmander at a time because they don't spawn one at a time. So you don't have to worry about one appearing off screen. If it appears off screen, I'm tracking it down because I want to see it before I reset the screen again. I think that's what the most frustrating part about this hunt is that I've seen every single Charmander I've spawned since that catch combo of 31. We ran out of lures one time, so we had to go back and get more lures. In total for this hunt, because I started doing lures at the very first Charmander I caught, because I needed them to make Charmander appear, I have probably gone through between 60 and 70 lures, max lures, since we started this hunt. I also went through almost 100 Ultra Balls, because I was averaging like 3 Ultra Balls per Charmander, which is embarrassing, but it is what it is, I guess. And yeah, so fun times hunting Charmander. Also guys, looks like we have 5 people watching. If you're watching right now, make sure to stop by and chat and say hello, and maybe some ideas on what I should hunt next. I definitely want to hunt something easier next, so I'm not wasting too much time, and also nothing in a cave, please, because I am so done with caves right now. Between Shelter, the mansion for Grimer that I just hunted, and now Rock Tunnel, I just want to be out in the open. Like, I'm actually debating on something like a Caterpie or like a Tangela, just because Tangelas are like in one patch of grass. And that's it. Sorry, I got a call. Did I miss anything since your break? You missed absolutely nothing, Spark. What you missed was approximately 150 Charmanders without a shiny, because we are now up to 914. Make that 915. I never want to go out back into a cave after this ever again. We're putting a new rule on this channel. We're vetoing all cave suggestions. We are only allowed to hunt in the wide open in the sunshine. Route 4. Fair. Okay. Good suggestion, actually, Spark. I may have to do that, actually. I like the spawn resets here, but I may have to switch to Route 4 because this cave is driving me insane. And while my initial reasoning for going into this cave is that there's potential for a shiny Kangaskhan, even though it's super rare, I knew the Charmander hunt would take a while. I was hoping it wouldn't be another Shelter hunt, but I was kind of expecting it. And so as a result, I figured by doing the cave, just maybe there'd be a slim chance that we got a Kangaskhan. But I think it's time to go to Route 4 soon. We're at 923, about to be 924 encounters. There it is right there. I think if we get to 1,000, I think we're gonna have to, or I think if we get to 1,000, that's when we're gonna Route 4. And I think anything under 1,000, the only thing we're settling for is still gonna be Kangaskhan. Take it out of here, Onyx. Or any shiny. I don't think I'm at any shiny yet, Parky. I'm getting there. Believe me, I really am getting there. But I don't think we're quite there yet. We're almost, but not quite. We're definitely approaching, like, Onyx territory. But I don't think we're at, like, Geodude or Zubat territory. Or, like, any other evolution forms either. Let's catch one more. And waste some more Ultraballs. I don't know how many Ultraballs I have. Oh, I think my banner is actually blocking the number of Ultraballs. Okay, last ball. I'm trying to see how many I have on my computer screen. Okay, nope. Get out of here. So Spark, on Route 4, if we go there, which we're probably going to end up going there since we're almost at 1,000 already, do you just run from the Charmander? Like, do you, like, encounter it and then run? Or do you just let it despawn and respawn? What is your strategy for Charmander on Route 4? Because I'm pretty sure you caught one there. So I'm just going to try and mimic your strategy and do exactly what you did. Where is this Charmander? There it is. And not shiny. Okay. Persephone and Dragonite and did some stuff in the background, but I understand that's not an option for a stream, so I suggest encountering and despawning. Okay. I actually might do what you did. I wouldn't do some stuff in the background. If anything, it gives me more chance to talk to the stream. So I'll basically talk to stream while we're floating on Charizard on Route 4, waiting for that Shiny Charmander to spawn. Because I always worry about encountering and running away. I just feel like that's like the worst thing you can do. And I feel like you have bad luck when you do it. Because I've seen a lot of people do that with like Chansey early on, like back when the game was still somewhat new. And I saw them do it with like other like rare spawns. And they never seemed to get like the shiny at all. Or if they did, it was like 6-7 hours in. And I'm concerned about running away from like the Pokemon you're after, because I feel like there's a chance if you do run away that it does do something to the odds. I don't know if that's true or not, that's my concern. So I think we'll do that. We'll hover on Charizard on Route 4 and look for a Shiny Charmander there. Assuming we don't find one in the next 54 encounters. Which it doesn't look like we will. Oh, there's a shiny spawning. Guys, there's a shiny spawning. What's it gonna be? Do you guys see that at the top? Oh man, what's it gonna be? Oh man. Do we go for it? What is it? I don't know. Obviously we need another lure. Oh, it's a Graveler. Oh boy. I mean, no, I knew it wouldn't be Charmander because there's already one spawned and I already counted it. So there's definitely only one Charmander spawn per area reset. I was kind of hoping for an Onix or a Kangaskhan, obviously. I wasn't expecting a Kangaskhan. I was kind of expecting an Onix or a Rhyhorn. And I think both of those I actually might have taken. But a Graveler, like this is the one shiny I just don't think I can take. As much as I want a way out of this hunt, Shiny Graveler just... Oh, it's just the one, like... BP, hi. How's it going, BP? How are you doing today, Ben? I hope you are well. Do you taste that? Are you talking about the salt? Because I'm a little salty right now. Good. Awesome. Good to hear, Ben. We are still on... I'm in Celadon. Yeah, the salt. See, I told you, Park, you've been to know you better. I knew that's what you were referring to. I'm in Celadon. Awesome. Congrats. You got pretty far, Ben. How's Pokedex coming along? I'm still out here hunting for a Charmander, so as you can see, you just joined at the perfect time. And we got a Shiny Graveler spawn, which we're gonna ignore, because I can't break the chain this far into Charmander hunting. Quick update, so we have the catch combo, as you know, Ben, because I think you were here yesterday. Yesterday we ended the stream at 371 Charmander seen. We are currently at 947 seen, and still no shiny. But we do have this offer, this bountiful offer of a Shiny Graveler. So that's gonna be a fun one to pass on, because there's no way I'm going for it. There's just no way. I'm not even gonna like try and entertain the idea. I'm not even gonna try and build suspense. We're not going for it. There's no way. But yeah, so fun times. Oh yeah, I want to know my first shiny. Oh, you got a shiny! Awesome! Ben, what'd you get? I definitely want to know your first shiny. If you say Charmander, though, I'm going to be a little salty. Anime Girl caught a Charmander today while watching the stream. So I guess you missed that, Parky. Anime Girl actually caught a shiny, and it was a Charmander when she was hunting from... or hunting for Sandshrew. So I'm a little jealous of that. Jolteon from Trade. Awesome, congrats, Ben. Really, really happy for you. Yeah, that Jolteon's gonna be awesome. I still have to go for the EV shinies in this, so we'll do that eventually, but I don't want to do it after the Charmander, because Charmander is slowly destroying my soul right now. And the fact that Anime Girl got a shiny Charmander when she wasn't even hunting for it, just a little extra salt today. Congratulations on everyone's shinies. Thank you. Thank you, Parky. Parky, in case you can't tell, I actually have a shiny right here. So, you know, There is one on the screen right now. I'm not going for it, but I got a shiny today. Or I saw a shiny today that I'm about to pass up on. It's snubbed, so it doesn't count. Very true. Very, very true. Okay, and for anyone who was in the stream earlier, I know Spark was, and I think Anime Girl was as well. I am starting to do something that I haven't done on other streams before. And that is going hunting starting now. Good luck with the hunt, Ben. May all the odds be in your favor, and may you have better odds than I do. Yeah, so I decided earlier today that instead of pausing the game, which I know it's paused right now, but I mean, instead of switching camera angles and views and all that stuff, and pausing the game, I have decided that I will actually... is it me, or does it Shiny Graveler look like a thing from Fantastic Four? It totally does, for sure. For sure. And I can, let me just give you a close-up on how much it looks like the thing. Oops, wrong controller. By showing you my current Shiny Graveler. Which is just one more reason why I don't need this one. It looks like the thing. I agree. But the crap 2004. Yes, yes. Absolutely. So yeah, so getting back to where I was going with that, I am going to be vaping on stream for now. That is something I haven't been doing before. I've just been pausing, turning off the camera. I'm going to do it for now. If YouTube has an issue with it, or if there's any sort of issues with the videos going forward, I will stop doing it. But because for the sake of time and for the sake of not having to switch screens or stopping the stream for like 5 minutes at a time, I'm just going to do it while I'm on stream. It just makes more sense to me that way, so forgive me. And I do want to mention out there to anyone watching this, I do not condone vaping. I think that you're better off, obviously, if possible, just avoiding putting anything into your body that isn't natural. So, just as a heads up, I just want to make sure I'm clear on that. I was a former smoker. This helped me quit smoking, and that is why I vape. I do not vape because I think it's cool. I do not vape because I think it's, I don't know. I don't vape because I think it's like, yeah, cool, I guess is the best way to put it. I vape because I have to and because it helped me quit smoking. So, with that out of the way, I'm not going to start vaping because this Graveler is stressing me out like you wouldn't believe. And I want some nicotine. So I will be moving the mic away from my mouth, so you guys don't get like a bunch of like heavy breathing. But yeah, hopefully it's okay. And we'll resume not getting the Graveler. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I think we saw 3. I'm just going to click it twice to be safe. Don't want to overclick. So, I got caught up on comments real quick. I was reading them while I was enjoying my sweet nicotine, because that Graveler stressed me out and totally triggered me. So anyways, again, I don't condone I should probably mention, I do not condone vaping as a stress relief either. It is not a stress relief. It is becomes an addiction and becomes something you become dependent on, and you should never be dependent on anything. So there's my warning for the day. That said, let's get to chat. So BP, you're going for a Vulpix now. All the best. I hope you get it soon and you don't have the same experience I'm having with this Charmander. But I hope you can get that combo soon, and hopefully you get that Vulpix in no time. I don't think YouTube has a problem with it. I used to do it as well back when I did it a few years back. No, for sure. I don't think YouTube has a problem with it either. Like I do have another channel, which again has become dormant. I don't want to get into too much detail on that channel because I want to keep the two channels separate. But basically, it is a vaping channel, and I just don't agree with the politics in vaping right now, which is why I've stepped away from that channel. So yeah, so I don't think YouTube has a problem with it. It's just I don't really want to mix the two channels together, and that's why I've been a little bit hesitant to vape on this stream. I also got Alexam, by the way. Oh, awesome! Congrats, BP. Was that part of the trades you were doing? I think we're all big enough kids here not to be bothered. Yeah, I mean, I hope so. It's not so much of a bother. Like, I hope not bother anyone, but I think it's more so just like I don't want to influence anyone who's younger out there watching, and you know, if they want my advice, I recommend don't vape, don't smoke. Just treat your body the way it should be treated. So yeah. It's not like you're blazing it. My god, I'm so down with the kids' lingo these days. True. Although, I do actually have another unit which I usually use that's much louder and much more obnoxious, but I've chosen not to use that. So, yeah. I have this particular device particularly just so I don't like completely annoy you guys with the sound of vaping and like huge exhales. I'm getting the combo high right now on 3. Keep this one. I like this channel. I will definitely keep this channel for sure. I mean, I'm committing to this channel by building a PC, so yeah, we're definitely keeping this channel, and I will not be going anywhere on this one. Nope, I didn't trade with a streamer with my old Kadabra. Awesome. Congrats. That Alakazam is going to be super helpful going forward in the game. I think you asked, what do you do in Celadon? Yeah, what do you do in Celadon anyways? So, in Celadon, you're going to do the game corner, which is when you go to the game corner, you see a poster, he says don't touch the poster, you touch the poster, and then a secret switch opens up. And then you have to battle Team Rocket in there, and they will give you the... What do you get there in game corner? I can't remember what you get there. Is it the self-scope? I think it's self-scope. Yeah, it is. Self-scope. And then you go back to Lavender Town, where you can then identify the ghosts in... So I'm just looking at the screen, so I thought something appeared down there. Anyways, yeah, so you're gonna get the self-scope, you can go back to Lavender Town after you get the self-scope and identify the ghosts, and then do the cemetery there. Can't remember what it's called. I'm blanking on it right now. And I think that's pretty much all you do in Celadon. There is a gym in Celadon you can do as well. It's the grass gym, so it should be a pretty easy gym. If you have anything that's fire, it's going to kill it instantly. I think they're also poison type as well, so I think they're weak to fire and ground, I believe. So a Diglett's really helpful too. I think I actually beat that gym with Diglett or Dugtrio at the time. And yeah, so that's kind of what you want to do with Celadon. Canadians are obnoxious. Can that really be a thing? I think I don't know. I kind of like a lot of the stereotypes with Canada about us always being like sorry for everything and about us being like super polite. Like those are good stereotypes to have for if you're a country. Like if that's your stereotypes, you're doing something right. But I will say this. I mean, I haven't traveled very much. I've been to the States though, and I've been pretty much all over Canada. And I think Canada, just like any other country, you're gonna see like every country has like the people who are super nice and the people who are just total jerks. And Canada's definitely no exception. Like I've met a bunch of people in Canada who are just absolute jerks, and I would never, or I would hope that no one's first impression of Canada was ever those people. But at the same time, I've met a lot of really great people in Canada. So, and I just realized I skipped that floor without seeing a Charmander. I'm getting distracted now. Anyways, yeah. So I would say some Canadians can be obnoxious, but I like the stereotypes that we're not, because it makes us look good, and it makes people want to come here. Someone's gonna get tea from Brock. Yep, for sure. And I have the tea. I can go to Lavender, but I hate Pokemon Tower. Pokemon Tower, that's what it was. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, Pokemon Tower is not fun. I think between Celadon and Lavender, I ended up doing like 3 shiny hunts, and I over-leveled my Pokemon like crazy, because I just got so, or I was just like so intent on avoiding that tower at all costs. Grass. Oh, it's Koga's gym. Alright, so I can get Go Park after this as well, right? I'm pretty sure, yeah. Once you have the T, you should be able to get Go Park. Because it's just a dude who's... Or no, you can't. You need to get the Poke Flute, which you get after doing the tower in Lavender Town. So you can't do Go Park until you've done Lavender Town. Oh wait, it's Erica. Yeah, it's Erica's gym in Celadon. Koga is in Fuchsia. And yeah, Erica's mostly grass and poison. No, she's grass. Really? Sorry, don't use ground, by the way. Sorry, don't use ground in Celadon. I lied. Use ground against Koga in Fuchsia. For Celadon, you want to use fire. And if you have it, bug is pretty good too, but there's really no good bug Pokemons in Gen 1. And here we go, another shiny. 994 Charmanders later, we have a shiny appearing again. And guess what? It's another freaking Geodude. Psychic then. I think I found a Ninetales in the wild. Oof. Yeah, so the Ninetales are gonna... Yeah, Geodude. Yup. Another shiny, and it is Geodude. We're at almost 1,000 Charmander. And they keep tempting us with these stupid shinies. And I don't want to build drama or like mislead you guys into thinking like, oh, this is a seriously tough decision. It shouldn't be. But I'm at 1,000 Charmander. I just want a shiny. I have a Graveler. It evolved from a shiny Geodude. I am going for the full live shiny dex. If I caught this Geodude, technically I need it for the live shiny dex. But I can't give up a Charmander for it. It's just so annoying that they keep popping up now. Maybe it means Charmander's close? Maybe? So we're not going to go for the Geodude, but figured I'd pause it there just to, I don't know, show my frustration. Get out of here. Get out of here. And we just ran into a Golbat anyways. That was all this time. I can get you Golem if you ain't, and give it back after. For right now, I'm good BP, but I do appreciate the offer. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on Golem because my Graveler is still pretty underleveled. So I'm gonna level it up first, and then I'll let you know, and then maybe we can do that if you're okay with that. How is Cammy doing, Parky? Is there any update in Discord? Again, my phone is still charging, so I'm not able to check that myself. And the stream is already at like potato quality, and I'm pretty sure if I open up Discord, it will go to like 0 quality. Let's see who's gonna get the next shiny. For sure. I kind of hope it's you, Ben, but selfishly, I also really hope it's me too. As long as it's Charmander. 'Why is T important? T is important because you get to give it to the guards, and they'll start letting you through the guard gates then. The only problem is, even if you get through the guard gate to go down to Fuchsia, you can't go down there until you have the Poke Flute to wake up the Snorlax, so Snorlax is blocking the road. But you can go to Saffron City and... Saffron City, I guess. That's the only one you can go to now, that you couldn't before. And Saffron City is Sabrina, and I would definitely recommend holding off on doing Sabrina until, like, after Koga, probably. Because Sabrina's psychic types are actually pretty tough to do. Unless you have a really good poison Pokemon. Or Dark. I actually think I had a Blastoise when I did Sabrina, and it learned Dark Pulse, which was a huge help to doing that gym. $1,010 Charmander seed. 1,011. I have 13 on combo. Awesome, Ben. Keep it up. You want to get to that 31 combo. Once you get to 31, you don't have to worry about catching any more Pokemon. Just wait, and the shiny will come up afterwards. At some point, hopefully. I'm doing the resting, by the way. The resting. What do you mean by the resting? reset it automatically, correct me. We're doing the reset thing. Oh, I see what you mean. You're like resetting the encounter area. Like, okay, gotcha. Gotcha, Ben. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Although once you get up to 31, if you're still doing Vulpix, I would suggest not doing the reset thing and just letting them spawn out, because Vulpix, unlike Charmander, Charmander only spawns one at a time per location. So in this whole area, we'll only ever see one Charmander at a time, which is why I keep doing the reset. For Vulpix, you can see like 6 or 7 at a time, depending on where you are. So it's actually faster just to let them spawn and despawn. And once you get up to like 11 or so, you should start to see them spawn really quickly. And I just gotta keep an eye out for that those stars that you saw on my screen when the Geodude and the Graveler appeared, because those stars will indicate the shiny. And Vulpix, I believe, is a pretty subtle shiny, so you definitely want to look out for those stars. They're spawning a lot. Yeah, so I wouldn't even reset the area, just because it's Vulpix and because you're going to see a lot of them coming in at once, just let them spawn and despawn once you get up to 31. And I usually, this is totally optional depending on how many you have to spare, but I actually usually drop a lure once I hit 11 of them. Once I've caught 11 Vulpix or 11 of whatever I'm hunting, I drop the lure then, because even at 11, your odds of finding a shiny actually increase. They're not great, like they're not as good as 31, but they do increase. And it looks like we are currently up to 5 viewers, guys. Welcome if you are new. Make sure to say hello in chat. And hopefully you are enjoying this potato quality stream right now. I promise things will get better soon. I am working on some things to make sure that my streaming going forward is not this bad. So bear with me and I promise things will get better. At 18 on combo, so at 18 I'd probably drop the lure if you haven't already, if you can spare them. As long as you have enough money to get enough lures, and as long as you have enough lures to start dropping them, I would say go for it. At this point, you probably want to have a minimum of 20 lures in your back pocket to start now. If you have less than that, I would say maybe hold off unless you have money to buy more. Just did. Awesome. Good luck, Ben. I really hope you get that shiny Vulpix. And I guess we'll race, because I'm going for Charmander and you're going for Vulpix. See who gets their shiny first. For the record, I'm at 1,034 Charmander seen since we got the catch combo of 31. 1,035. We have passed on 2 shinies during this stream, and we passed on 2 shinies last stream. This stream, we were tempted by a Geodude and a Graveler. We passed on both of those. And last stream it was a Geodude and a Zubat, which we passed on. We are fairly committed to this Charmander, but there are a few I would pass up on in order to, or there's actually a few I would actually catch and be willing to break the chain for at this point. I'm on Porygon route, by the way. Awesome. I think I know exactly what it is. So you're actually doing the reset over there on route, I don't know what route number that is, 14? 13? So if you're doing the soft resets there, that's actually not a bad place to do soft resets, because you're only going to see, I believe, 3 or 4 Vulpix at a time, and once they spawn, you should be good to just walk back in the door and let them respawn again. That's actually how I got my Shiny Porygon myself. I was hunting for Shiny Growlithe in that same area, because I have Let's Go Pikachu, and instead I got Shiny Porygon. Just moving that reset method. But yeah, so for you guys watching who are new, the Pokemon I would break the chain for at this point would be Kangaskhan, possibly Rhyhorn, and possibly Onix. And I think that's it. If Machop spawns, we're not going for it, because I already have Machamp and Machop Shiny, so I have both of them. I already broke the chain once for Machop earlier. I was only at 4 though, so it was an easy choice. And yeah, and then for Zubat and Golbat and Graveler and Geodude, they're just not worth breaking the chain for, honestly, at this point. We have now reached the 1050 mark. 1051. A Growlithe has learned Outrage. Awesome. That's the Growlithe I sent over to you. Okay, I made a promise to Spark that if we didn't see the shiny after 1,000, we'd go to Route 4. It's now been 1,053. We're going to Route 4. I get it, Pikachu. I am right there with you, buddy. Route 4, okay. I'd buy more lures, but I have no money right now. I heard 4's Lucky Man. I got 2 Charizards, Dragonite, Mayakins, and yours, and Charmander. Oh, and a Spearow, but I skipped it. Awesome. I'd take a Dragonite just because it's a Dragonite, but I really don't want a Dragonite, to be honest. I'd really prefer either a Charizard. Okay, Route 3. Pretty sure the Charmander spawns in this corner, so it would be where the Mankey would be for me. It's right here. Okay. Pretty sure it's, yeah, it's right there. I don't like not being able to see that bottom row though. Okay, it's running out. Good. So, let's pop a lure. I'm not finding the Vulpix anymore. I'm at Saffron. There will be some times when like the Vulpix just like slows down spawning, but don't give up. It will start spawning again. It's just normal. We only have 13 lures left again. This is brutal. The goal here is to move as little as humanly possible. There's Charmander. Alright, so time to read chat, because we are not going to be doing much else. This is a different place as to where I was, but this seems like as good a place as any. Whereabouts were you? I'm trying to think where else before it would spawn. Up here? Where's the grass, though? I mean, definitely a good place for like Dragonites and stuff like that, but where's this Charmander? It's down the bottom left. Oh no, it's right there. Okay. Well, I guess there's potential for Shiny Sandshrew as well here, actually. That would be kind of nice. Can you imagine if Anime Girl's hunting for Shiny Sandshrew and she gets Shiny Charmander, and I'm hunting for Shiny Charmander and I get the Shiny Sandshrew? I can see that happening. Alright, what am I breaking the chain for here? If anything, though. It's tough because Mankey's my favorite Pokemon, but I already have a Shiny Mankey. So I don't think I'd break for Mankey. I do not, however, have a Shiny Sandshrew, so that's potential. Maybe break for Sandshrew, and maybe break for Charizard Dragonite. Well, actually, definitely break for Charizard Dragonite. And Sandshrew, we'll get to that if it ever pops up. Spearow, definitely not. Rattata, definitely not. And I think Mankey's also a definite not, unfortunately. Sorry, my laptop blocks a little bit of the grass down here, which is a little dangerous, but so far I don't think we've missed any Charmander yet. It is crazy how many Sandshrew, or how many Mankey are spawning right now. Oh, excuse me. What poster do I go to? So in Celadon, you're going to go to the game corner, and the poster should be on the, off memory, the left-hand side. It'll be at the very back wall, though, by the cash register, or the counter, whatever you want to call it. My phone is not charged, I can actually see something. I am not paying attention to grass right now, so let's hope I don't miss anything, but yeah. I don't think I missed anything or sorry, I'm talking to myself right now. Yeah, so I'm just gonna check when Cammy was going live again, and so anyone watching this, sorry, my microphone's out of the way. For anyone watching this right now, I'll be logging off. Actually, probably pretty soon, because it sounds like Cammy's gonna be going live at 3, which would be okay. It's 8 o'clock my time, which is plus 7:15. Okay, yeah, so he's probably going live in like 5 minutes, actually. So I'm going to stop streaming as soon as I get the notification that he's live. And if you guys want to join me, we can all hop over into Cammy's stream, and I will take part in chat over there. I'll also post a link to his channel in chat, just so if you guys do want to join, you know where to go, if you don't already. I know a lot of our subscribers or a lot of my subscribers came from him, so yeah, so I will make sure that if there's anyone in here who didn't come from him, wait, is that Charmander shiny? No. That you at least know where to go, where I'll be. So I'll log off as soon as he logs in, and we can watch together. Maybe get another call. No worries, Spark. Wait, can I have link? Yeah, I'm gonna put the link right in chat right now. And here's a link to Cammy's channel. And it looks like he'll be live, like I said. He said he'll be live at 3, so that was at 7:30. Finally got back to where I was. That was stressful. Awesome. Cammy, I don't know if you're watching this right now, but if you are, I'm glad to hear you got back to where you were before the stream crashed. And I should have checked that Dragonite. It looked a little different. A little funky. No, it wasn't. But yeah, if you're watching this, Cammy, glad to know you got back to where you were, and yeah, that could have been a lot worse. I am sorry you lost a bunch of your data, though, or a bunch of your save files from Pokemon White, or your recordings, I should say. All right, so wait, what I am subbed. I did not come from that person, but you were subbed. No worries. Not everybody came from Cammy, which is why I like just mentioning his channel on here. But I know a good chunk of people did, so just feel like I want to pay him back on that. But he's an awesome streamer, one of my favorites to go to, and I usually take part in his chat quite often because I enjoy it there. When I'm not streaming, I will be watching him. Sounds like he's going live here pretty quickly. But I will try and man down the fort here on my channel until he does go live. $1,066 Charmander. I mean, on the plus side, we really haven't used a lot of lures, so we're saving lures there, but downside is, unfortunately, we're not seeing quite as many Charmanders at a time. I got Helping Hand TM. Awesome. I think that's the one on top of... Yeah, is that the one on top of the department store? I know there's a TM up there, I just can't remember which one it is. Is Helping Hand? Maybe. Oh. This is brutal. Alright guys, so it looks like we have 5 people watching. Anyone who is new, just a quick update. So we are hunting Shiny Charmander. The quality on the stream is potato quality, and I apologize. I am honestly trying to get some fun together so I can get or so I can build a new streaming PC. It'll be a lot better, I promise. This PC, or this computer I'm using right now, is absolute trash. I apologize, but it will get better. But yeah, so we're hunting Shiny Charmander. We have the catch combo, and we're currently up to 1,067 seen. And still no shiny. And it's about to be 1,068. Whenever this one spawns. And it'll probably spawn at the bottom of the screen, which I can't fly down to. Which is kind of bugging me right now. Okay, but it's not going to 1,068. Why hasn't Charmander spawned? Oh, there it is. Okay. Wait, where do I go from poster to counter? The poster is in the games corner, which is like in the middle of the city. And then I think it's in the back corner of the Celadon. Yeah, the other game corner, yeah. Here, I'll show you, Ben. Skydash. So if you're in Celadon, which is right here. Is it in the shopping? No, it's on the shopping. It's somewhere else. So you're gonna go to Celadon. You're gonna go to the Pokemon Center in Celadon, which is right here. And I'll even get off Charizard to make it a little bit easier. Okay, so you're at the game corner, or you're at the shop thing, so you should be over here, I believe, right? So you're at this big building here. And what you want to do is you can go down this way if you want. And this is game corner right here. And this is where you want to be. From here, you're going to walk to the back left corner, and I believe there's a poster here. You just hit that poster and a secret switch opens the door. I think it's that one, right? Or no, the switch is right here. It's one of these posters, I think. But yeah, it'll be right here. And then the door opens and it opens up right over here. And then it should look like this. So hopefully that helps, Ben. Let me know. I got lost. No worries. Okay, I'm gonna get back to the hunt now, and I think I'm gonna go back to Rock Tunnel. I don't know, I'm not seeing a ton of them spawn in on Route 3 there, so I'm gonna go back here. Oh, I found a thing. Awesome. Alright, let's get back to Rock Tunnel and let's start doing Charmanders again. Looks like we have 7 people watching right now, so that is awesome. If you are new to the channel, really appreciate it. Come by and say hello in chat. And also, I guess just give you an update on the Charmander hunt and how poor our odds are. So, we are currently... Why does it keep doing that? There we go. I thought I was pressing the right button. So we currently have the chain of 31. However, we have seen 1,070 Charmander and still no shiny. We have been tempted by others. We were tempted by 2 Geodudes, a Graveler, and a Zubat, all shiny. And we passed on all 4 of them in hopes of eventually getting a Charmander. But that has yet to happen, so I don't know how our odds will be. And we're running out of lures, which makes it even better. We already ran out of money, as you can see, we have 77, so once these lures run out, I will have to grind off screen and get some more money. Luckily, however, if you guys are looking for more Pokemon streams and something that isn't potato quality, Cammy will be going live here shortly, so if you don't know who Cammy is, he's one of the streamers I watch, and I highly recommend checking him out. I will be in his stream as well, in the chat section, so make sure to stop by and say hello. In the meantime, until he goes live, I will be holding down right here, trying to get this Charmander. Also, I think Cammy's actually going for Articuno today, so that'll be a fun one. He'll have tons of time to chat with people, because it's going to be like mind-numbing and just like resetting the system over and over again. And I think... yeah, I think he's going for Articuno. Poster, when I press, just press the A button against the poster and it should tell you. Or it should bring up a prompt. But it's software setting. Yeah, it's just software setting, sort of. But because it's just software setting, it means it's gonna have a lot more time to like. He doesn't have to like pay attention to the stream too much and like search for a shiny or make sure he doesn't miss it. He just has to be like attentive to the screen once every, or for like 10% of the time, not even. The rest of the time he can actually spend doing on chat. Won't work. You may have already pressed it, or you might be at the wrong poster. Try the other posters, and or try going to the other side of the counter and make sure the door's already open. White. There should be 2 posters there. Try them both. And if it still doesn't work again, just double check that the door's already open. See another Charmander, and do the whole process all over again another 1,087 times. Oh, okay, awesome. Glad you got there. Pretty much from there, you're just going to battle trainers and go to different floors until I believe you get defeat them all. I recommend it because it's a good experience, so it doesn't hurt. And it's good money too. If you want to buy more lures, do more shiny hunting, you definitely want to get as much money as possible. What happened to Route 4? I got bored, Marky. I'm sorry. I have no patience. But in all fairness, I'm at 1,089 encounters, so I feel like I have every right to not have patience right now. And I kind of like this cave. As much as I like the bright sunshine, I feel like this cave represents my soul right now on this Charmander hunt quest. I mean K. Yeah, so I mean, it's totally up to you if you want to fight them or not, but I would recommend it just because you get more money that way. And you do have to fight one in particular that drops an elevator key. So once you get the elevator key, you can complete that. Or you'll be able to complete that and get the self-scope. I will. Awesome. I'll literally jumping in, commenting when I can. We are having checks and tests, so I'm here just in the background. No worries, Parky. It is all good. Take care of yourself, and that is the #1 thing we can ask for. Why couldn't she be shiny? Why couldn't she be shiny? Oh, Discord's popping again. Is Cammy going live yet so I have an excuse to get away from this? That would be nice. Hopefully he's going live soon. When is Fighting Gym? Fighting Gym is in Saffron. You can choose to do it pretty much whenever you want to get the Hitmonchan or the Hitmonlee, and you get to choose. But they are pretty high level, so I'd recommend, unless you have a really high level flying type, or what else is strong against fighting? Or whatever else is strong against fighting, unless you have a high level, I would hold off on it for now and just focus on getting the self-scope. Likely. Yeah, that's the one I got too. I got the Hitmonlees too. Isn't the choice the dojo? Yeah, it's the dojo. I just refer to it as the Fighting Gym because that's kind of what I always called it. But it's not an official gym or anything. You don't get a badge for it, but you do get a Pokemon from it. Because the only other gym that would be even close to being the fighting would be like maybe Koga, but he's more poison than fighting. Or would Blaine... What does Blaine have? I know it was fire type. What does he have again? Does he have any fighting stuff? I don't think so. Because Gen 1, there's no like fighting fire types that I'm aware of. Just praise be that I remembered any nerdy knowledge today. Absolutely, Parky. No worries. I am starting to get tired again. We've been streaming for 3 hours, and still no Shiny Charmander. And we're now up to 1107. We are approaching Shelter territory. The only difference between this hunt and Shelter is that, at least with this hunt, we've had temptations. With the Shelter hunt, we didn't get a single Shiny Temptation that entire time. But at Shelter, we quit at 1360 Shelter seen without a Shiny. So for Charmander, what is the magic number we quit at? 1300? 1500? 2000? Koga is poison. Blaine is fire. Blaine's the one on the island, on Cinnabar Island. And he's the fire gym. Have I missed it? 1112. Cammy, please go live soon so I can get out of this hell. Run away. Refresh Cammy's page. He is not live yet, but hopefully soon. I have so much playtime on my Switch. Awesome. I feel the same way. So, like on this game alone, not including all the other games I've played on Switch, I have a lot of playtime. 174 hours just on this game alone. So I've probably got close to 250 hours in total between all the games, which is pretty good value. At least I think so. I have 20 hours on just Let's Go. Awesome. That's actually quite a bit. Especially since you're only on Celadon. Or Silphco. Or Silphscope, I should say. I'm dropping my phone everywhere. There it is. It took way too long to spawn. Okay. From that. Sorry guys, I'm kind of distracted right now. 105 hours in Minecraft. Wow, that's a lot of time in Minecraft. I never really played Minecraft. I feel like I'm like the only person to actually say that. And yeah, I've never played Minecraft actually. So I would like to. I think I'd like to try it one time, but just never got around to playing it. Still no shiny. Just checking my phone, guys. Don't mind me. I am having a blast on this Shiny Charmander hunt, if you couldn't tell. Cause so much fun, and 1124 Charmander seen, and still no shiny. Make that 1125. Awesome. I hate it now, so don't blame too much. Like, I never hated it. I don't think there's anything wrong with Minecraft. I just never played it. I mean, 105 hours, I could see why you might get, like, tired of it, but I don't know. Yeah, I just never played it. Oh, my own opinion. For sure. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, and I totally respect that. But yeah, I mean, as far as me commenting on it, on whether or not I like it or not, I mean, I couldn't even tell you. I've never played it, so I feel like I don't really have the right to give an opinion on something I haven't actually played. I have a lot of XP. Absolutely, there's once you start chaining those, or once you start finding all those trainers in the game corner, you get a ton of XP from that too. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear me or not. But yeah, absolutely. If you can start finding those trainers, you should get some good XP from down there. Where is this Charmander gonna spawn? I am so sick of Golbats. There it is. Okay. That was a waste of a lure. Oh, you already beat every trainer there? That seems quick. Did you go through like all the floors and everything too? Because usually at the end you have to beat, I think it's Giovanni you beat, and he gives you the Silph Scope. And then once you have the Silph Scope, you can go back to Lavender Town and do the tower. Where is it? Charmander? There it is. Oh, never mind. Found one of the trainers. I see your floor, yeah. Why did I have to choose Charmander? Oh, there's two Kangaskhans. I know you could just have two Kangaskhans spawn at once. Does that mean you can have two Charmanders spawn at once? Like, that's crazy odds, right? There's supposed to be like a 1% chance of spawning. Interesting. Maybe I did miss a shiny. That would suck. And sorry guys, looks like Cammy is now live, so I am going to call it right now. I guess we'll look for this one, just to make sure. Nope, not a shiny. So, we will call it right now, on the stream now. If you guys want to head over to Cammy's channel, I will be in the chat there, and look forward to seeing you guys all there. But thanks very much guys for watching, and we saw a couple shinies, they weren't the ones we wanted, unfortunately. We got to 1155 Charmander encounters, with no luck. But I'm going to go watch Cammy's stream on the Shiny Articuno, and I will hopefully meet you guys over there where we can all just hang out and chat. But really appreciate it guys, and hopefully you guys all have a great day, and I will see you guys probably tomorrow. Thanks very much for watching.